Temu cow, what do I do with the Temu cow? It goes moo, it says tea, it plays golf.
Real FERM, he's the realest.
Greetings and welcome to another Real FERM experience. In this experience, we're going to experience if it is possible to get good sound quality recording from budget brand recording equipment bought on the infamous Temu. I'm gonna give you a little rundown of the Temu situation, why I got into it just recently, my thoughts about it. We're gonna unbox some packages, and then we're gonna do some comparisons with the gear that I have purchased now and more reputable, well-known, slightly professional recording equipment. Before we continue, leave a like and a comment and subscribe, especially comment if you want one of the mics that I'm unboxing today. Depending on how the quality turns out, you may not want them, but I know a lot of you small-time beginning artists using your phone to record, and even a USB mic would be a big upgrade, and who knows, they might sound really good. If you already know what Temu is and you're just interested in the demoing of the products and the comparison, you can go ahead and skip. I've got the chapters all laid out for you in the timeline. So I think I first heard of Temu about a year ago. I tried it out for a little bit. I bought like a bag or something because someone sent me a reference link, and which is actually the reason why I got the idea to do this video. Temu recently sent me some affiliate links, so full disclosure, that is why I am doing this. They are not sponsoring this video. They are no way affiliated with Real FERM or anything like that. But if you use the links in the description, it will help to support me and the channel. So if you're already a Temu user or you haven't downloaded it yet, check out the description down below and use my links and affiliate codes, and that would be greatly appreciated. So back to my first foray with Temu. After purchasing some cheap but useful things, I quickly wrote it off as a Chinese version of Amazon that perpetuates people's shopping addictions via gamified actions and whatnot, winning prizes and such. It's basically like Amazon mixed with an addictive mobile video game and kind of like a casino in a way. So full disclaimer, if you are a shopping addict and have not used Temu before, it might be a little dangerous for you, but you can always check it out and give it your own. If you're an adult, you know, you do what you do. The shipping took so long when I first started using it a year ago that I was like, whatever, I got Amazon, I don't need to go deeper into this. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago when they sent me these affiliate links, and I was like, all right, maybe I can make a video about recording gear and whatnot, buy some microphones and see how they work. And when I went back on it, I was surprised to learn that they've expanded to pretty much you can get literally anything, just like Amazon. Not only budget, random Asian cheap products, but you can get well-known brands as well, such as like a PS5. They got pretty much everything there. And the shipping isn't as bad. Sometimes it depends what you buy. They have little local labels for some of them to tell you that it's coming from a local source, so it won't take as long. But it has improved greatly, and I'm actually not that displeased with it at this stage of its development. The other thing they do is the gamification of it all. They have a lot of tactics to keep you on it, just like a mobile freemium game, to keep you on and to keep you buying more and more and more things every day, all the time. Lots of notifications, a lot of stuff like that. But if you're smart and you can control yourself and navigate around that, it shouldn't be that big of a problem for you. So here's an example, and here's my experience of what I've purchased so far. Their first promotional thing when I returned to the app was get $90 of credit, which I did end up getting, and I'll show you how I did that. Here's an example of one of these things that I just encountered today. I didn't actually buy anything, but I just wanted to see what it was happening to show you on this video. They give you a wheel, you spin the wheel, it gets you, 100% off, ace prize. It analyzes what you purchased last, pick a box, you won 2 free gifts, and then next thing you know, I won 4 free gifts after you start picking more gifts. I didn't actually go through with this purchase because by the time you get to the end of it, you realize that in order to get these 4 free gifts, you have to get the remaining coins or energy, in this case, I believe it was called, by sharing and getting people to use your link to complete the mission or quest or whatever it's supposed to be called. So that's just an example, but this is the same kind of thing that I did when I got this $90 credit. So it did a similar thing to me, and I was looking for recording gear, so I bought things specifically for this video because I already have pretty decent recording gear, not like crazy professional studio quality stuff. Some of it, but most of it is, you know, your average entry-level stuff. This stuff is what you most would consider very budget and cheap. Condenser microphone, USB cardioid, computer mic kit with upgraded boom arm. This one's actually priced high enough to where it seems like it might be decent quality. I got it for $67.99 and it said the retail price is $79.98. I had to spend a certain amount of money to get the $90 credit. So I also got this professional audio mixer podcast equipment with another condenser microphone, but this one's XLR. It doesn't look as good because the total bundle was $43.27, discounted 76% off. I don't know how much of a, you know how the discount things work, but $182.99 for the whole thing. And then to meet the threshold of the $90 credit, I also bought a little gimbal, a stabilizer gimbal for a smartphone, which I've already unboxed and used, and it's pretty decent. This guy, very, I turned it on. Chill out. Very useful, very portable. That was $54. And then, yeah, I got $90 and it doesn't seem to expire. I only made one purchase so far, and which is this suction cup mount for the camera that is currently on right now. That was only $6.98, so I still have like $80+ left in free credits. So again, if for some reason you haven't tried Temu yet and you like to try it, please use my affiliate links. New app users, there's a specific link for that, and then if you already are a user, there's an extra 30% off /coupon bundle thing, some other stuff for already existing users. Hit that one up with my referral link and I'll earn some commission off of that. Thank you very much if you do so. Now, let's get to the unboxing. Let's start ripping into it. Unfortunately, I did not bring a knife, which was dumb of me because I'm in my car and you know how that goes. This is a Tonor, T-O-N-O-R, TC203 USB microphone kit. Oh, look at that, it's got a 2-year warranty. Plug and play, noise reduction, high fidelity. Okay, sounds promising so far. Made in China. Instruction manual. And it's got a nice weight to it. Looks nice. TC230, so it does seem to have a similar naming convention as this guy, which we're going to be comparing later on the quality of. This is the Audio-Technica AT2035 condenser. We're going to compare it with this one, and of course, someone is going to get this for free. Comment below, I need a mic, or something along those lines. And we got the nice shock mount stand. Actually seems pretty sturdy. This thing is wedged into the styrofoam. There we go. A desk mount, of course. Again, looks pretty decent quality to get the job done. And your spring-loaded stand, what have you, to attach and whatnot. Put everything back nicely, because I'm not going to do the recording demo testing in the car. We'll do that at home in the workstation. Underneath all of this should be something else. Yes, pop filter, another pop filter type thing to go over the microphone itself, USB cable. So pretty comprehensive kit here. Very interested to see what this is going to sound like compared to the AT2035. Now I'm gonna pack all this stuff up and we're gonna go test it out. Compare it to, once again, this guy, AT2035 through the Focusrite with the good preamps and the Tonor USB straight into the computer. Onward. Okay, back in my room, in my closet, still in the closet, to do the testing of the Tonor 2030 from Temu up against the AT2035. Real quick before we get into that, for those of you who recognize this space from the streams and whatnot, let me give you a quick tour of the closet I've been working out of. So that's it. That's the closet. There's the streaming camera, the monitors. I got Pro Tools up ready for what we're about to do. The studio monitors on the boxes and cardboard or styrofoam holders, and the stream deck, and the computer on the card table, and from the stream backgrounds. Now we come over here to where I have set up the microphones in question. I'm gonna plug this guy into this laptop because Pro Tools is gonna be running this guy, and of course, since that's going through the Focusrite, I can't have the USB coming through Pro Tools. Well, you can do it, but it's I don't feel like going through the complications of that. But we're gonna have the direct comparison of the same signal. I'll set them up nice of me singing whatever I end up singing or saying, and that'll be a fun time. Just a quick overview of the setup here. All of this came in the package, except for this stand. The boom stand is in the box, but I'm not using that for this purpose. But whoever ends up winning this giveaway or gets this mic, however they get it, will get everything that comes with it. So this stand here, USB connecting, it's got a neat little screw-in factor in the bottom here. You tighten it, and then it locks into place. It's hard to do with one hand, but I'll do that after. And the pop filter. Now, I'm not going to use the pop filter initially because we're just going to compare it as is. I'm going to connect it to the PC, to the laptop there. I'll show you setting that up as well. See how quick and simple the plug and play is. All right, plugged it in. It's very simple. Pulled up Audacity here, just for the basic. And as you see, it shows up right there, recording device, microphone, Tonor TC2030, bada boom. And we'll record through Audacity while simultaneously recording the AT2035 through Pro Tools, through that Focusrite interface with the good preamps. Ignore all the nicotine vaping stuff. Don't vape, kids. All right, I've got them set up pretty much lined up where the diaphragms are just about parallel. I've got the audio input levels about the same. One thing to note is the AT2035 has the low cut and the padding switches, so I have those all at regular because the Tonor does not have any of those extra perks, so they should be at the same default level that they can possibly be. And then I'm going to very ghetto-ly set up the camera where that half-fallen tripod is on top of my guitar case. So this should be fun. What you are about to hear is the raw recordings alternating between the microphones from the acapella and voice part and the freestyle part, the portions that I've selected to show you. And well, go ahead and listen for yourself. Okay, to start, I am just gonna be talking normally. Immediately, I'm noting that I tried to do a clap sync, and the clapping isn't popping up on the Tonor recording waveform, and then I realized it boasts some sort of built-in noise reduction technology, which right off the bat isn't the greatest thing to just not be able to turn off. especially when it's eliminating claps. We'll see the results after when we view them. So in the meantime, after all this talking, testing, we'll start doing some a cappella and then do a fun little beat freestyle type of thing. We do some a cappella singing here. Ti moo 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 ti moo 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 ti moo 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 ti moo ti moo 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 ti moo 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 ti moo 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 ti moo 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 ti moo ti moo ti moo 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 moo. I am a tea cow, I say tea moo, tea cow, tea moo, tea cow, tea moo, tea cow, tea moo 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 moo. Temu is a glorious place. You can buy the cheapest of things. Even if you're poor as shit, you can get stuff like this mic, but it will pressure you to buy infinite amounts of more things. Temu moo, Temu moo, Temu moo, Temu moo, Temu moo, Temu moo. That's my acapella Temu cow song. I think they should use a cow as their mascot. Hit me up, Temu. I'm willing to create a commercial jingle for you. And remember, use my referral links and codes in the description if you're buying stuff on Temu. Alright, now on to the freestyle over a beat portion. Shout out to Chaos Beats Records. Chaos Beats has provided a track on his YouTube channel. You can find it. It's called Destiny, one of his beats that he made. Shout out to him. Instead of using some random YouTube beat, I wanted to source from the local online community, and so we have this. Shout out once again to Chaos Beats for allowing me to use this for this video. So we'll do a little freestyle and see what happens. Oh yeah. Yo, yo. What is good? Oh yeah. This is a Temu freestyle. Temu, up the emu's asshole comes from the egg of the emu. Temu, moo, moo, moo. Temu cow, what do I do with the Temu cow? It goes moo, it says tea, it plays golf. Hitting balls off the tee. Temu, emu cow. It's a hybridization of an emu and a cow. It lays eggs. It produces milk. It says moo moo. And it plays golf, swinging balls off the tee. Temu cow, Temu emu, Temu cow. I like to suckle on the teats of the Temu cow. The milk is so delicious, it tastes like cheap Chinese factory cents. Cents as in the amount of money you spent on Temu products. I spent all my money on Temu products. Now I have no more money and a bunch of Temu products. What do I do with these products? I can't resell them, but I'm going to give them away if anybody even wants them. Is this one better? Is this one better? Probably not. This one definitely is not better than this one. This one really works. Tried and true. This one, I don't know. It didn't even pick up the clap that I gave it a go. Temu, 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 emu, Temu, 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 Temu. Oh yeah, my little Temu boy. I I play with my Temu toys. I'm a little Temu boy. I don't mess around with Toys R Us because they are bankrupt. So I buy from Temu. Now I'm going to go over and mess around in Pro Tools, export this recording file into the Pro Tools session, and then see what we can do with the modern effects processing suites to see if we can get the sound quality of this at least somewhat desirable and useful. Let's go do that. Now I am here at the workstation with the Pro Tools open. I'm about to display here. We're going to see if we can salvage any kind of good quality out of that recording and see if we can get it to where it would be useful for anyone. So let's get into that. Alright, so I have all the raw recordings here, and there's the beat. So, as I was suspicious of, the claps here, I have them lined up, thankfully. Well, the clap was mainly for the video syncing, but of course I synced them via the other waveforms. But the clapping was completely eradicated from the recording, so that Tonor 2030 just eliminates any sound it thinks is noise, which is not good. So that's a huge demerit for its functionality, unless you're doing something really simple. But as you've heard, the quality isn't great. So let's just go back to back here. I've changed the levels a little bit. The toner was a little louder just by default. That's why I have the levels as they are. And we'll play around with some effects soon, but I want to just give some more examples of how ridiculously different they are. Audio Technica. You can get stuff like this mic, but it will pressure you to buy infinite amounts of more things. Timumu, timumu, timumu. And the toner. You can get stuff like this mic, but it will pressure you to buy infinite amounts of more things. Timumu, 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 timumu. Now, there's like a garbling, there's a muddiness to it, not nearly as clear and crisp as the Audio Technica. As expected, I didn't expect it to be this rough. I mean, quality-wise, I didn't expect that much more, but so far, my main gripe is that built-in noise reduction, which is not great. There doesn't seem to be a way to turn it off. Let me check the manual real quick, actually. It just says, use recording software to realize noise reduction. I guess that it's just saying you'll notice the noise reduction when you use the recording software. So again, there's a lot of variables that could go into this. The USB port, the audacity of it all, but I don't think really anything else is going to help much. I'm starting to think nobody's going to really want this microphone to be given away to them, but hey, it comes with the stand and the pop filter, and there's some other things you could use with it. I certainly won't be using it, so there's that. But yeah, no settings, no switches, no software that it comes with to like program it, so it's just out of the box. It is what it is. Let's go back to the audio here. Let's check on the freestyle part. Oh yeah. It's a Temu Freestyle. Temu. Up the emu's asshole comes from the egg of the emu. And then one more time, the toner. Oh yeah. It's a Temu Freestyle. Temu. Up the emu's asshole comes from the egg of the emu. Temu, moo. Temu cow. What do I do with the Temu cow? While I've been editing this, I've been making some more observations. It does seem like the louder the input in the toner mic is when it started to get more garbled and distorted, almost like it was clipping. However, it wasn't showing any clipping in the waveform, as you can see in the green. Maybe the microphone, it was a hardware clip situation and it's not meant to be sung that loud into, even though I did set the input level in Audacity at 50% just in case, and while it was recording it looked very much in the normal range of avoiding clipping. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It sounds like a headset. It sounds like a cheap gaming headset. I mean, this is, for $60, this is quite disappointing. As a final last stand of potentially improving this, let's throw some basic effects on it. So what I'm gonna do now is throw on a little something I like to use as a starting point for mixing vocals, which is a wonderful suite called Nectar by Ozone. It's got good kind of AI analysis stuff, tools, mostly for vocals. Bring up the Nectar suite, and we'll have it do its analysis thing and see if it can improve something. I'm not going to go too crazy deep with all this. Let's just see a baseline of what it can do. Alright, so it's applied some EQ, de-esser, a little compression, another EQ to boost, and then it gives some extra, a little delay. That's not being used, reverb, kick up the reverb a little bit, help it out. Temu, up the emu's asshole comes from the egg of the emu. And if we bypass it, let's go on and off. Temu, up the emu's asshole comes from the egg of the emu. Temu, moo. Temu cow, what do I do with the Temu cow? It goes moo, it says tea, it plays golf. Okay, so, I mean, the Nectar helps a little bit, but it's not really repairing quality. Now, there's other kind of things we could try. If you notice, it's suppressing things that it thinks are noise. It's hard, it almost doesn't sound like I'm saying golf, if you hear that part again. It plays golf. This is a rough recording. Without going too crazy, it doesn't seem like this is salvageable that much. There is one more thing I'll try, which is stuff like CapCut and recently Adobe Premiere, the video editing softwares, have AI enhancement of vocal recording qualities that are just one-click kind of things. So let's see if it can make this sound good, at least the talking part. That'll be the final test here. Otherwise, this is pretty much conclusive. Alright, so here's the toner track here, and we go to Essential Sound, and we can try the Enhanced Speech. And then you can change the amount. Clarity and dynamics might help, so we can add that. And let's see what it sounds like now. It boasts some sort of built-in noise reduction technology, which right off the bat isn't the greatest thing to just not be able to turn off, especially when it's eliminating claps. I don't know, I might be... So, I mean, it did a lot better than what I was messing around in Pro Tools with. Still not great and probably not useful for music production, vocal recording. So, yeah. In closing, my review of the Toner 2030, pretty much a cheap, garbagey mic. So for vocal recordings, for singing, you're probably better off with your iPhone, to be frank. But it was made for a fun video, I suppose. If you still want this microphone after hearing that, again, I'm giving it away with everything it came with. So feel free to leave that comment that you want the mic, and I'll get it shipped to you. If you win, or if there's multiple people, we'll pick it randomly. But yeah, to be fully honest, I don't think it's going to be better than the phone that you're using. But you may have some use for it. Talking like interview, it might be better than like earbuds. but it kind of did sound like earbuds on a video call. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching, and hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. And one last thing, if you're on Temu, or if you're not on Temu yet and you want to get on it and you're buying stuff on Temu, please use my affiliate links. Don't buy that toner mic unless you liked what you heard. There's tons of stuff to buy, legitimate stuff that's actually really useful and cool. Go bananas with that so I can earn some money. Peace and love. See you next time.